What's the most satisfying karma moment you've ever witnessed? I was a cashier at a grocery store in a wealthy neighborhood. We had this regular customer, Mrs. Blackwell, notorious among staff for her horrible attitude. She'd throw fits over things. A bruised apple, waiting more than 2 minutes in line, or heaven forbid someone bagging her groceries incorrectly. One busy Saturday, our store was packed. Mrs. Blackwell comes in wearing designer sunglasses on her phone. She cuts directly to the front of my line, ignoring the 6 people waiting patiently. I tell her there's a line, and she gives me this look at her entire family. "Do you know who I am?" she snaps, ending her call. "I spend thousands here every month. I don't wait in lines." The woman, an elderly lady with a cane, speaks up. "We're all waiting our turn, dear." Mrs. Blackwell whips around. "Mind your own business, you old hag. Some of us have important places to be." My manager hears the commotion and hurries over. "Mrs. Blackwell, I understand you're in a hurry, but we need to respect all our customers." She scoffs. "Your other customers don't matter. My husband sits on the board of this company. One call from me, and you'll be looking for a new job." She turns to the crowd of onlookers. "All of you should know your place." My manager tries again. "Ma'am, please." She cuts him off. "Save it. I want to speak to the store director immediately." Just then, a distinguished man in an expensive suit approaches. Mrs. Blackwell's entire demeanor changes. "Finally, someone who can handle this properly. These people are trying to humiliate me by making me wait in line like commoners." The man raises an eyebrow. "And you are?" She looks shocked. "I'm Veronica Blackwell. My husband Charles sits on your board." The man nods slowly. "I see. And what is the problem?" Mrs. Blackwell launches into her tirade again. How rudely she's been treated, how she'll ensure the store loses customers. The whole time, the man listens calmly. When she finally finishes, he says, "Mrs. Blackwell, I understand you believe your husband is on our board." She interrupts. "He doesn't sit on the board. He practically runs it. One call from me," and the man holds up his hand. "That would be difficult, considering we don't have anyone named Charles Blackwell on our board. In fact, I know every board member personally." Her face freezes. The man continues. "Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jonathan Reeves, CEO of this entire grocery chain." The color drains from her face. Mr. Reeves continues. "Not only that, but I've been standing in line behind you for the past 10 minutes, waiting my turn like everyone else." The store goes completely silent. You could hear a pin drop. Mrs. Blackwell starts stammering. "There must be some mistake. Charles always told me." Mr. Reeves cuts her off. "Additionally, we have security footage of your behavior in this store over the past year. The way you've treated our staff and other customers is completely unacceptable." She tries to regain her composure. "Well, we spend a lot of money here and—" "Not anymore," Mr. Reeves says firmly. "Mrs. Blackwell, you are no longer welcome in any of our stores. Please complete your purchase today and don't return." She looks around desperately, but everyone is staring at her with barely concealed satisfaction. Her phone rings. She answers it, listens for a moment, then her face crumples. She hangs up and grabs her designer purse. "Fine, your groceries are overpriced anyway." As she storms toward the exit, she trips slightly and her purse spills open. Among the contents that scatter across the floor are several small items with our store price tags still attached, things she had apparently been shoplifting. Mr. Reeves looks at my manager. "Call security, please." The elderly woman with the cane smiles at me as Mrs. Blackwell is escorted to the back office. "Sometimes," she says quietly, "you just have to wait for karma to catch up." Mr. Reeves personally helped bag everyone's groceries that day, and we never saw Mrs. Blackwell again.